Hey, shalom, shalom. All right, first and foremost, I'd like to start this lesson off by giving all honor, praise, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahaha, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone at Ruel. Peace, blessing, and salutation to the hopeful elect, all right, that are out there diligently pushing His word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, hey, Salakia for the camera seems to be kind of moving all over the place. I'm driving another car right now, so I don't really have a place to prop up the phone, but Lord willing, it's still edifying. All right, so I'm going to I'll post the screenshot of the image, all right, or the picture from the that the brothers are going into, how the parallels from 2020 to 2024 are damn near identical in a sense to of the things that took place. So like, I'm gonna just hold it for now. I'm gonna park real quick. Similar to the things that took place in 2020 compared to what's going on here in 2024. Okay, you got to name a couple. You had was it the 49ers and the Chiefs playing in the Super Bowl? All right, you had was like the Celtics and the Bucks, like third in the East. You had another one that said Billie Eilish had the #1 song or something like that. It was just a whole bunch of different things that was very similar to what happened in 2020. And if you remember, you know, that was the time that the whole demic happened. All right, that was the year that the you know what took place. And you should know what I'm referring to when I say that. I'll just put it right there for now. So, that was 2020, that same year that the whole C-19 happened. All right, all the lockdowns, okay, a whole bunch of stuff, man. It was locking up stores you weren't able to have access to certain restaurants without, you needed a mask, you needed to scan a QR code. Things just went way left. All right, 2020. Okay, so if they're putting up the parallels, okay, the similarities from what happened in 2020 to now, hey man, you can very well anticipate something big happening, man. Something very well taking place within the next month. Okay, and we speculate that through the Spirit. All right, we're we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We see exactly what this devil is trying to do, which is really boils down to complete control. He's trying to regain control and power. And then it's going to come to a point where he's going to try to enforce, all right, the charagma. All right, so this is 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. And it reads, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." We're not ignorant of what this devil is trying to do. We're not ignorant of the signs. Okay? The Lord gave us the eyesight. The Lord gave us the vision. All right? That, if you put 2 and 2 together, 2 and 2 plus 2 equals 4. And it's just as simple as that. So, Lord willing, this be the year, man. Lord willing, this be the year that things really jump off. Okay? That things really kick off. And it very well may so be. Okay? And that's what we anticipate. This is the book of Proverbs, the 4th chapter, and I start at verse 14. It says, enter not into the way Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. For they sleep, and here's the point, verse 16, for they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. And that's what they're trying to do, cause some to fall by putting forth all these distractions in front of people, distracting, showing you the the right hand, but behind closed doors, the left hand is doing some other stuff. Okay, and they're not going to let things pass, okay, without causing the mass majority to fall. You see, putting forth the Super Bowl, okay, the bread and circus, and people are going to be so distracted by it that people aren't going to be paying attention to what's really being done. You got the whole invasion thing that's going on down there. All right, you got the war over there in the Middle East, okay, in the Levant region that's ramping up at a high rate. Okay, they've been talking about cutting the internet, the pipe, the Nord Stream pipe, I believe that's what it's called. That controls the internet. They're talking about they got so-called Chinese, the Moabites over here in this land that have been operating on the critical infrastructure for well over 5 years. All right, so they know all the ins and outs of our electrical grid, and that they could at any point shut it down, shut it off. All right, the economy is going to shit. You see, but people aren't paying attention to this, man. People are so caught up in celebrity beefs. People so caught up on what's going on with these celebrities, the Kim Kardashians. Like what does that even matter? That's why our minds are occupied on prophecy. Our minds are occupied in trying to get the hell up out of Babylon the Great, man. Okay, this place brings us no value. It has no value. All right, that's why this place is considered the shadow of death, man. Let me get that in I believe it's Job 10, if I'm not mistaken. Job 10 and around 20. This is Job chapter 10 and verse 21. Before I go whence, I shall not return, even to the land of darkness and the shadow of death, a land of darkness as darkness itself, and at the shadow of death, without any order, and where light is darkness. They look down upon light, man. They have no fellowship with light. Neither does light have fellowship with darkness, man. So they're going to put darkness in front of you, wickedness, mischief, lies, deceit, okay, to try to pull the masses to the left-handed side. And that's how a lot of people are going to get trapped, okay, during that trial period, the hour of temptation, okay, relying on the government, relying on Esau. All right, well, following well under the curses, man. All right, let's get what's that, Psalms 24. Psalm 23, Salakia. This is start from the top. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me into the path of righteousness for his name's sake. And the Lord is leading us to righteousness, man. Following the ways of the Lord, the law, statutes, commandments to the best of our abilities. All right, not taking heed to the ways of society, the ways of this world. All right, not being distracted by what Esau is putting in front of our faces. If you watch the Super Bowl, which is nothing going off by watching the Super Bowl, but if you was to see some of the commercials, man, a lot of them, majority of them was all was mischief and vanity, but there was a lot of hidden signs in there in those commercials, So I encourage brothers to do a diligent searching on going back and watching some of those commercials. They had some with the chariots. All right, they had a mockery a commercial with somebody washing a damn sodomite's feet or something like that, man. like how when Yahushua was washing his disciples' feet, you know, it was pure mockery, man. You know, so that just goes to show, man, how much this devil is just completely out there in the open, just you know, just letting himself be known, man. Okay, letting us know exactly who he is and what he's doing, and it's really a spit in our face, man. You know, that's why we can't wait for the Lord to come and wreak havoc on this place. All right, reading on, it says, "Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me." And this is the valley of the shadow of death, Babylon the Great, because that's all this place promotes is death. There's nothing good within Babylon. All right, everything is death. You see, there's no life in this place, right? You know, so that was pretty much it, you know, on my spirit. I just wanted to speak on it a little bit briefly, you know, but something is coming, man. All right, you know, within the next month or two, you got March, okay, with these that's when 2020, when when everything just shut down, okay. You know, you got to think about the debt ceiling. The debt ceiling ends, I think, March 8th, I want to say. All right, when they have to come up with another plan, and they may just kick the can a little further, but there's no telling. All right, and then you got the solar eclipse that's happening in April. Okay, you know, the brother's been making a video with X marks the spot, where in 2017 it was going one way, and this year it's supposed to go another way, and it's supposed to mark like dead center in Babylon the Great, man. Okay, and that could be a sign. I mean, that is a sign, you know, in the heavens. All right, but that can be a sign in which, you know, when all hell breaks loose, who knows? But we do know within the next couple months or so, things are about to get real ugly out here, man. So, you know, that was it pretty much through the spirit. I slack for earlier when I had to, you know, adjust the camera, but, you know, still, Lord willing, this was an edifying, you know, quick little lesson. So with that, I'd like to give honor, praise, and infinite glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem for Chahak Wadash. And until next time, Shalom.